My name is Sereniah Breland. I'm the city manager for the city of Guthrie, and we'd like to welcome you to our press conference. Before we get started, we wanted to thank our sponsors. That's Hoboken Coffee, Guthrie Job Corps, and of course, Gary Good, the owner of the beautiful Magnolia Moon Inn, where we're gathered today. Additionally, there are many that are making this, thank you, I like that, that's right. Additionally, there are many that are making this event possible, but I would like to extend the city's appreciation for Cody Mosley, our Economic Development Director, for his continued efforts at bringing an event that will make a great economic impact on the businesses of our community. We are excited to announce that over the past 3 months, Guthrie City Hall and Guthrie Chamber of Commerce have been actively recruiting a worldwide music festival to be held in Guthrie, Oklahoma. Today, we've invited you to come here today and hear our great news. That after several months of courting and working with the event production company, we've successfully brought an event to Guthrie, Oklahoma. The event, named Gentlemen of the Road Tour, will be held in only 3 cities across the United States, including Troy, Ohio, St. Augustine, Florida, and in addition to Guthrie, Oklahoma. These are towns across the nation that have exemplary character that aren't typically visited by a magnitude of this type of band. Guthrie, of course, with our rich, exemplary character and deep, rich heritage, is a community that is set up perfectly to host such an event, as indicated by previous successful concerts such as the International Bluegrass Festival. The Gentlemen of the Road Tour will be held September 6th and 7th of 2013 at the Guthrie's Cottonwood Flats, with additional live acts to be played throughout Guthrie's historic downtown. The City of Guthrie and the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce have partnered with Jam Productions of Chicago, Illinois, and DCF Concerts of Oklahoma City to bring this concert to our town, and we are honored to put Guthrie on display for the world to see. This is expected to be an event that welcomes travelers from not only around the nation, but around the world. 25,000 tickets have been reserved for the Guthrie, Oklahoma stopover. The Gentlemen of the Road stopovers have been held in American cities such as Dixon, Illinois, Bristol, Tennessee, and Monterey, California, and Portland, Maine, as well as international towns such as Huddersfield, United Kingdom, Galway, Ireland, and Dungog, Australia. Event attendees come from all over the world to enjoy the event, to see the town and country. The Bristol, Tennessee stopover had attendees from 44 United States and 8 countries. Bands on the main stage will be Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros, the Alabama Shakes, Bears Den, and the Vaccines. The headliner act for this event is a world-famous folk rock band based out of the UK. They've been nominated for 12 Grammys, 6 of those Grammys this year. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce Guthrie's beloved mayor, Chuck Burtcher, to introduce the headline event coming to Guthrie.
I've been practicing this for 5 days. Guthrie is bringing in Mumford and Sons.
Well, how do you follow that? But that is correct. Mayor Guthrie is extremely excited to announce that we've been selected to host Guthrie Stopover as part of Mumford and Sons Gentlemen of the Road Tour. This concert series has a great history of impacting cities, but not only promoting tourism, but also promoting local businesses in town as a corner piece of the festival. We expect there to be a substantial economic benefit for the Guthrie and Logan County. In the study commission for the local tourism board, the stopover that took place in Bristol, Tennessee had an economic impact of over $4.2 million to the town. Part of the success of the event lies in the way the spirit of the stopover extends throughout the entire town and the county. We encourage our local businesses and residents' participation in ideas, creating ways to celebrate Guthrie, Oklahoma with festival goers as they visit, many of whom will be experiencing our county and our city for the very first time. At this time, we're going to show a clip that the Tennessee Department of Tourism put together dedicated to the event in Bristol.
When we had the idea of bringing these stopovers to America, we got a long, well, it was considered a short list of 100 locations where we could do it.
We looked at a bunch of towns that were kind of off the beaten track a little bit, so international bands maybe wouldn't go there normally.
On a Thursday night, I was at home fixing supper, and I got a call saying Mumford & Sons is going to come through town, and they want to know if you could meet with them and show them around downtown. And I said, sure.
And they were just so enthusiastic and so up for it that we didn't think twice about trying to do it here. It was more about, like, you know, we thought it would be more of an effort to, you know, convince them to let us do it here, but they were just like open arms straight away.
We dropped in and had a look around how the site could work, and we just fell in love with the people here.
Bristol, both being on the state border between Virginia and Tennessee, and also being known as kind of the home country music, sort of seemed perfect. So we rolled through.
The first thing you see is that. It's your cut to archive footage of Bristol sign.
We felt like how we wanted people to feel when they came to the event that we were hosting here.
Our downtown is split in half between Virginia and Tennessee. And there's a lot of little differences.
One side's got bars, the other side's got like antique shops and restaurants and nothing cross. It's so quirky that it's like immediately endearing.
As soon as the tour was announced, we started getting calls from the hotel saying, we're sold out, we're sold out. Every hotel in our town is sold out.
We sold out on the concert within just a matter of a few days, which is quite impressive.
Well, I was on Facebook, and one of my friends posted about it, and I was like, Mumford is coming like within 4 hours of us, like we have to go. So I like called her, and she was, were you at the airport?
I was in the airport.
And I was like, we have to buy these tickets.
In the first day of ticket sales, they had 42 different states and 4 foreign countries with tickets sold. So we'll have a lot of travelers coming in town.
We're from Atlanta, Georgia.
We are from North Carolina.
Yes.
Which is very far away. From north of Atlanta, about 4 hours away.
Anytime you have 15 to 20,000 people in a small downtown community, it takes the town to become an army and kind of get ready for that.
Our downtown businesses have really embraced this tour coming to town.
Mumford & Sons coming into town is going to do great things for our community and for the economic condition of our area.
This is like a huge deal for Bristol, and I think it'll promote downtown a lot.
To have one of the UK's hottest bands right now, and one of the hottest bands in the world, coming to downtown Bristol really shines a huge spotlight on Bristol and this whole region.
Just for them to choose this place, it is absolutely amazing. So everyone around here now is putting together posters, putting things on the walls, hanging things on the stores.
We were walking on State Street, and like the whole city is just so welcoming to the whole Mumford & Sons tour. Like there's mustaches everywhere, like every kind of like statue. There's a guitar with a mustache.
We decorated for them. We put little signs in the window. They can sing British songs if they want a discount on their purchases.
From the massive amount of people for the Mumford & Sons show, we have completely sold out of every single product that we have. And that's why we are closed at 10 o'clock at night. Bristol and music.
Bristol and music go together like
jelly and toast.
Like peanut butter and jelly. It's always gone together.
Music for a long time has had a real connection to Bristol. It's very important to our area, both economically, but it's also part of our heritage and something we really truly celebrate. It's very authentic.
You wouldn't have this kind of a town anywhere else in the world. It's very southern, it's very American, and it's got a lot to give.
Somebody asked me what it meant to have Mumford and Sons come to our town here in Bristol. Well, just like in this shop, it means magic to me. Instead of a 1, it is going to be 19 times better. And I've got proof right there.
At this time, I'd like to take just a moment to introduce our economic development gentleman, Cody Mosley. He's worked so extremely hard on putting this together, and we are so proud of him. And I'd like to get him up here just to share a few thoughts and comments regarding it. Thanks, Cody, buddy.
Good afternoon. Well, thank you for all the recognition from my city manager and the mayor and vice mayor. But truthfully, this was a team effort between not only just the economic development department, but also the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce as well as the planning department, as well as the police. And there are just so many people that had such a great part in this huge surprise. And I say surprise knowing that information got leaked out a little bit earlier than what we want. But I would like to personally thank everyone that has helped us get to this point. We are so excited that Guthrie has been selected for the Gentlemen of the Road Tour for 2013. This is going to be something I know that will be huge for our city and extremely well done. Now going to absolutely take an entire city to make sure that this is extremely well done. I know that Guthrie can and will be the best stopover that the Mumford & Sons Band and Gentlemen of the Road Productions team have ever seen. We are in good hands with DCF Concert and Jam Productions. These companies know their stuff, and I cannot stress that enough. They are the masterminds in the music business. And so with that, thank you all very, very much for coming out, and we're so excited that we're getting to host Mumford & Sons, and it feels really, really good to actually say it for the first time in 3 months. When we first got that phone call, I thought I was getting pranked for sure. I did not think that was something that was going to actually turn out to be, but like I said, with the help of the entire city, we've brought Mumford & Sons to Guthrie, Oklahoma.